Well, in 2004, Bella had MRSA following a cruciate ligament, routine surgery. That she'd ruptured a cruciate ligament. And at the time, there was very little knowledge about MRSA in animals. If you look back to that time, because of the lack of information, my veterinary practice did allow me in the last stages of her life to stay with her because she was dying. It had been misdiagnosed for a long time and had become systemic. There was nothing much more that they could do. My vet was away and a locum vet and a locum nurse were on duty. So I was sleeping with her on the consult floor for actually 3 days and 2 nights in total. The nurse on duty wouldn't come near her because she was scared of coming into contact with the bacteria. So I brought in a friend of mine who's a human nurse and we nursed her together. It was really painful watching her suffer so much and struggle and fight, so hard. In the end, she died of organ failure, basically because of the infection becoming systemic, and there's so much that could have been done to have saved her. During that time, I had a cut in my foot, and I was walking around in her bodily fluids and not having any knowledge at all of the risk of transfer. And about a month after she died, my foot blew up. It was very swollen, yellow pus was coming out. And I went to the doctor and found out that I had MRSA, and I had the same strain as Bella, which was diagnosed by a veterinary diagnostic laboratory. I was very ill, and there was only one antibiotic that could possibly save me, which it did in the end. And I felt, because of this experience, that I owed it to the public, to pet owners, to try to tell them about my story. That Bella had died unnecessarily of an infection that could have been prevented, and I contracted this by coming into contact, with her bodily fluids. And I think, I'm proud to say that with all of the clinical advisors that we have on board now, over 9 years, we've saved probably about 5,000 animals' lives with early detection. And part of that is because our clinical advisors speak to vets practicing, and they may have come across a case for the first time and may want some guidance. So we don't give out medical advice to the public, but we do put people's vets in touch with our clinical advisors, and the outcome of that is that the management of cases can be completely turned around and animals survive. So Bella's left behind a legacy in that way, which I'm very proud of.